Rain falling here at game time as it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. In a weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Padres. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance they're getting from that 8-hole right now.
Nate Carnes gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, EK? Jose Peralta will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Cobb comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Right here, find the ball.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
They see it and drive it.
Chris Davis will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Dozier with a great stop in time.
Wow, made it look easy.
The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Friars forced to settle for... In now, Jose Peralta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in the game.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Jose Peralta strides last time through.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And for as hot as this guy's been,
Chris Davis will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
This is line to left, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1. Mariano Navarro will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired 1 away.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky start.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Struck him out. And now Matt Duffy stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
I need you right here, kid. Drive something.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this?
Have a look.
He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. Jose Peralta steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
Well, I'm sure he'd probably rather.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 52 for him thus far, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
And now the task got just a little bit easier right here.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exact the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it
5 hits.
A marine layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, it's game 2 of a... Jose Peralta will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month, as you see him there. Ryu comes set. First pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jose Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Right here, on the back.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Jorge Soler is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Mariano Navarro in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Hey, like you can.
Drilled right back up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this. Jose Peralta gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Puig sprinting after it and gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Three-run home run down the line in right, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Jose Peralta will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the fourth inning, and what a big one it was. A three-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field, and he will get there as he had to cover. Striding in to start the ninth, Alex Guerrero, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat. He has big-time power.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Jose Peralta makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
He leaps and makes the catch as he crashes into the wall, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless ninth and finish off the Dodger victory.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Here now is our final.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers. Jose Peralta will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Peterson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's now working on the longest hitting streak of all time, and he's looking to extend his record.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Peralta, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Around third now is Eaton heading for the plate, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running towards second. Ground ball left side.
Come on, get here,
Taken in by Guerrero.
Go.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting a double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Mariano Navarro in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jose Peralta will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Jose Peralta.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So,
Hey, we got no out.
Jose Peraza will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Peralta. Pass. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here.
Yasmani Grandal steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
One out now, one out.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Steven Souza strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Grounded to short. Fielded. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Jose Peralta gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Let's go right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Peterson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Into the box now, Jose Peralta. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. What you want.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Padres. None like it in all of baseball. A look at AT&T Park in San Francisco. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Jose Peralta will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
Peralta.
Come on, big guy, stay hard.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, keep moving that hot bat, huh?
Leak gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. It's sharply toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Mike Leake digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Hot shot on the ground is short. To his left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Thomas Spillane.
Jose Peralta stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls we've had all game, Matt. It's been a pretty feeble effort offensively for his side.
Spillane ranging back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 54 thus far. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a...
Jose Peralta stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third now is Eaton heading for the plate. The relay throw, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an... hit to short. Scooped up. Throw will be in time for the first out, but meanwhile that tying run has come in to score. Jose Peralta gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth.
Jose Peralta.
High and deep to center field. Spillane going back on it. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead.
And how important might that home run turn out to be in the whole grand scheme of things? That's going to make this now a 2-run.
Jose Peralta is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here.
Hey,
from the stretch.
No one better up there, kid.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants 2. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Padres win it. Good night from San Francisco.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 5 runs, 10 hits.
It's a cold night at AT&T Park in San Francisco, conjuring now distant memories of the stick. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production out of that 7-hole these days. The slugging percentage.
Jose Peralta gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Take a turn. Look.
And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. Well, that triple is nothing new. He's got the power to drive it deep.
Jorge Soler will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May.
Be patient, get yours. Here we go, baby. Find a
2
good
outs
pitch.
here with a runner at third.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
This one's flared out toward left. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score. Jarrett Parker will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Jose Peralta digs in here. Hit a triple his first time around. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Jose Peralta.
High and deep to right center field. Spillane racing back. Still going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Peralta has got it, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jose Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one?
Jorge Soler will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, that's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that
Matt Duffy will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to Espinoza. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Jose Peralta will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
Right here, one
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Belted high and deep into right center. Spillane looking up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 56 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Jose Peralta will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts, let's take you back to inning number 7, and a big blow here as his 3-run home run accounted for perhaps the biggest blow of the ball game. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Padres.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he couldn't finish off the cycle, especially since all he needed was the single. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Padres win it 5-4. Good night from San Francisco.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes.
A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego. Jose Peralta will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Parra ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 57 thus far. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there.
Jose Peralta is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
High and deep to right center. Parker racing. Nice running play, and there's 1 away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Jonathan Lucroy steps in for his 2nd at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Jose Peralta strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Peralta.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Now batting, The first baseman.
So he's into third there with the leadoff triple, as the third baseman's going to come over now and discuss how they want to play things with the runner on third, and this is going to set up an interesting... Whoa. They were looking for the hidden ball trick there, and I'll tell you what, it just about worked. Chris Davis digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Parker racing back, and that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A two-run shot for Chris Davis. Home run number 15 for him thus far.
Come on, Daddy, like
Jose
a dog. Right
Peralta
time, right time.
digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Parker moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer, as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Friars 7 and the Giants nothing. Thomas Spillane will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Peralta. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Jose Peralta will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Parker has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well,